In Africa today, as many as 1.5 million people face the prospect they may die of starvation. Still others will surely be deliberately killed as the result of a civil war in the East African nation of Somalia on the edge of the Indian Ocean.
Many people here have a few weeks, if not just not longer than a month, to live. That's how urgent it is.
This is the children's ward of the local hospital. We came here to talk to the doctors and the relief workers. They tell us that any number of these children are just hanging by the thread of life.
Would you just help me? Don't let the baby fall. Oh my God. Thank you.
I just want to fight as much as I can for whatever I can, and if he has a chance, I'm going to give it.
Every doctor I talked to said the mission of the IMC was not to take over the system here, but to help the Somali people put things back together.
We're making a difference by bringing health services, nutrition services to the community. In addition to this, we train the community, building their capacity to be able to withstand these shocks should they happen again.
Honestly, the challenges here are they are just astronomical. And sometimes it breaks my heart that these mothers, as much as we are teaching them how to feed their kids, sometimes their socio-economic ability is just not there.
Naomi Mwikali is our head of nutrition. Through her passion, her effort, dedication, and working with the team, she has been able to grow this nutrition program to a point where now we have nutrition both for treatment and for prevention in all the centers that we work with and deliver them in quality and also at scale.
This is what makes me want to wake up every morning. This is what makes me want to advocate for more funding, to advocate for integrated programming, so that now we are able to help these mothers. And for me, when I see this mother going home with her child who has gotten well, that for me is a win, and that is what makes me continue with this work. Thank you so much for this incredible recognition. It is especially an honor to be here tonight to celebrate International Medical Corps' 40-year anniversary, considering the longevity of our mission in Somalia. I share this award with my 486 colleagues in Somalia. Their perseverance, commitment, and above all, hope for a bright future is truly remarkable. I have been working in the field of nutrition and health for 16 years. In the early days, I worked in parts of northern Kenya, walking from village to village in the hot sun, carrying heavy backpacks full of equipment and nutrition supplies. One day, I met a child who was about 5 months old, but who looked like a newborn. The girl, Umi, was so malnourished that she could not move her body or even open her eyes. Later, back at home, I cried all through the night. I couldn't get Umi out of my mind. I followed up with Umi the next day and every day for several weeks. Within 2 weeks, she was gaining weight and moving around thanks to the therapeutic food we fed her. Within 2 months, Umi was completely transformed. Umi is the child who locked my heart. She would have died without our support. I knew then that this was something I would do 1,000 times over. I joined International Medical Corps 7 years ago. Somalia is a uniquely difficult environment, compounded by constant climate change, disasters, political instability, and ongoing violence. The Somali women and children we serve have so little. Sometimes, their nearest water point is 5 kilometers away with water so salty that even animals wouldn't drink it. We can teach a mother to give her child 1 egg a week to prevent malnutrition, but she likely won't have the means to buy the egg, which costs $50. This can make it feel like what we are doing is just a drop in the ocean. But then I think about each struggling mother and realize if we don't help her, we may lose the lives of many children. And that, to me, is simply unacceptable. If I can help it, no one is dying on my watch. When I first joined International Medical Corps, we didn't have a standalone nutrition department, and I had to develop much of the program from scratch. Since then, our team has grown tremendously in size and capacity. And together, we have trained health staff at 46 nutrition centers across Somalia. Now that I'm in a management role, it's easy to get distracted by shrinking budgets, sobering statistics. But when I visit the stabilization centers where we treat cases of malnutrition, I look at every single child, one by one, because every one of them is a human being and not a number. Thankfully, we do have the power to save lives. Over and over, I have witnessed the transformational power of food and nutrition, along with innumerable tales of hope and resilience. I see it in the mothers who travel great distances to make sure their kids get treatment they need, and neighbors who band together to help one another. I see it in every child who gains strength, every family that learns how to properly feed itself, and every life that is enhanced by the straightforward act of choosing healthier food. I love, love, love my work. The work we do may not always make headlines, but it changes lives. And your support helps us reach children before they get sicker, meaning fewer children will die. So, from the entire Somalia team and everyone we serve, thank you, thank you, thank you for standing by us.